What is up, book nerds? We have another crazy week behind us, and now we go into week 4. Probably gonna be enough craziness, and I'm probably gonna get a lot of stuff wrong. So let's go through this journey together. Let's go. The Giants and Cowboys. The Cowboys and the Giants have the same record. I never thought that this would be happening in week 3, but maybe we're able to overtake them. But I don't see that happening this week. Danny Dimes is horrible. Dak, most overpaid man in football, but at least he's half decent. Their defense completely fell apart, but I don't think that'll be a problem when New York's offense is that bad. Maybe Malik Neighbors is able to save us, but CJ Lamb's about to make us a nightmare scenario. So yeah, we're losing 17-3. Please, Giants, prove me wrong. With the Bengals and Panthers game, the Panthers actually got a win against the Raiders, which is incredibly surprising. And I don't know if the Red Rock is the real deal, but I think the Bengals will destroy them because the Bengals need to claw their way back up to 500. And they can't be that bad, right? Right? We got the Saints and Falcons. Saints Falcons, this is an interesting one, kind of went back and forth, but I'm going to pick the Saints here. They got neutralized by the Eagles. I wouldn't even say got beat. They got neutralized because they are the best offense in the league. I don't have it going too crazy. 23 points in the Falcons. At this point, I can say the Saints are a better team. Never thought I'd be saying that until I put it out my I Predict the New Orleans Saints video. Check that out if you haven't seen it yet. If you care about the New Orleans Saints, but other than that, yeah, I think the Saints are beating the Falcons. And I would like to introduce a friend of mine for the Ducky Pick coming up.
Ducky here. Texans just got little broed by Sam Darnold, but they are winning 28-17. Jags are in a tank war with the
Titans. Thanks, Ducky. Now we got the Broncos and Jets. Jets are beating the Broncos 36-18. Broncos have not given me anything inspiring to go off of. Bo Nix, all right, but A-Rod's better, and the Texans are a better all-around team. And at this point, Broncos, they need to build out a team, so they need high picks. Packers and Vikings. The Vikings on a hot streak, 3-0. Basically already exceeding any and all expectations I ever had for this squad. But they gotta get humbled at some point. I'm still having a hard time believing Sam Darnold is the real deal. Like, people talking MVP, and it just, I don't know. And Jordan Love is coming back. The Packers have been really good even without him. So I think the Packers will win, and I think they'll give the Vikings a humbling. But if the Vikings win this game, I will be forced to take them seriously. We got the Colts and the Steelers. I hate picking against my own team, but I am going to pick the Colts. Still have faith in AR. At this point, I'm questioning that more than ever. But I think the Steelers may be a good test. They have a great defense, so decent chance I'm wrong about this. But I'm going to go with it anyway, and I'm picking the Colts to beat the Steelers. We got the Rams and the Bears. I kind of went back and forth, but I am going to pick the Bears. Caleb Williams is showing he's overrated. The entire offense is showing it's overrated, but the defense has held strong. The Rams, they made it work with Timon Pumba and Akuna Matata. And throwing Hercules for good measure. But I don't know. Was the Niners game a fluke? I mean, I actually got that game right. I didn't think I even would get that right. But I don't know if they're going to be able to strike lightning 2 weeks in a row. But if they are, I will be amazed. Eagles at Buccaneers. This is a bit of a one. I know I'm picking the Bucs here. They beat the Eagles in the divisional. It was actually the wild card round. Eagles. They still held fast against the Saints, which a better offense, but the Bucs are a better all-around team, and they beat them last year. So I don't have full confidence in the Eagles. So I'm picking the Bucs. So Bucs, show me that Broncos game wasn't a fluke, because I'm a little worried. Patriots and Niners. The Niners are pissed. They're sharing a record with the Patriots at 1-2. They're a game behind 500, and I think they will be able to get up to 500. The Patriots, I don't think Jacoby Brissett will be able to take down that defense. And I feel like they are going to manhandle them. The Niners, they need Christian McCaffrey to be a solid team, but the Patriots are not a solid team. So the Niners get the win. Commanders, Cardinals, two teams that surprisingly got wins. I'm picking Cards here. They blew out the Rams, which just beat the Niners, and which in this NFL hierarchy, there is no hierarchy. But they've beaten, at least their team beat, is why I'm saying that. The Rams are better than the Bengals. I don't know anymore. But I guess I'll say Cards are better. I don't think I've ever had to say guess highlighted in that way. Chargers, Chiefs. I think the Chiefs are beating the Chargers. I think they are a better team, but even if they weren't, they got the refs on their side. All 3 games, I can at least point out one horrible instance of ref ball. All 3 games. It's making me sick. But Chiefs win. They're a better team. Keep it close, though. 27-23. Raiders, Browns. I'm taking the Raiders here. The Browns just lost an ugly loss to my Giants. At this point, I'm saying Gardner Minshew may be better than Deshaun Watson. On that, I think both of them the defenses are comparable, and I think Kevin Stefanski is a slightly better coach. But right now, after the ugly loss to the Giants, I'm taking the Raiders, even though they had an equally ugly loss to the Panthers, but they did beat the Ravens. Bills, Ravens. The Bills have been on a hot streak, but I think the Ravens may be able to put a halt to it. They have a great defense and great run game. I think the Bills overall are a better team right now, but I think the Ravens may be able to edge them out in a close 35-28 game, ending their undefeated streak. Dolphins and Titans, deciding between possibly 2 of the worst evils in the AFC. The Titans, Will Levis is horrible, and Skylar Thompson are horrible. So the battle of 2 dog-water quarterbacks, I think that basically cancels each other out, and the Dolphins just have a better overall roster. So I will give it to the Dolphins. The Seahawks and the Lions. I'm picking the Seahawks. They're 3-0 right now. The Lions, I think they are a better team, but also the Seahawks have beat the Lions in most of their last outings, so I think it will stay the same. Seahawks win 28-17. I like that score for this game, and I'll have the Seahawks going on to 4-0. It's time for the whiff of the week. The whiff of the week. This week, the Houston Texans have failed football on their report card, having Fs in passing, rushing, and defense. Atrocious gameplay against the Vikings, leading to them being our whiff of the week. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, hit the bell notification to be notified when I upload next. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.